37 is the Edelbrock name. It's drilled for Pontiac, so it matches up. And yes, I do have two of these fuel injection manifolds. These are Corvette. I think I took these off of an LS1. They were a low mileage injector that I bought a long time ago. So anyways, I'm going to use a little bit of this Joe Gibbs high viscosity lube to kind of lube up the O-rings and slip them in place just to kind of mock this manifold up further. So we'll see what she looks like. For these rails, oops, there we go, and they are in place right now. Part number for the rails is a 3634. Oh, good Lord. So these were made in 2011. It's 2019 right now. Yeah, he's been sitting around for a while, for 7.5 years. Oh well, they're getting put to use finally. Hardware. And it's got two sets of stands. Those look like for the smaller, I believe they're called Pico injectors. And these are the standard ones here. And I'll give you an idea. Obviously, those Picos ain't gonna work. But you put these big boys right here and they pretty much line up. So there's our injectors. So I guess it paid for once the Chinese, when they ripped off Edelbrock, basically. They ripped off Holley on the manifold, but then they copied Edelbrock on the placement. So it was done by some Americans. I think it was kind of creative. But in the same way, it saved me, because when I bought those fuel rails, Amazon was blowing them out for, usually they were like $110, $120, and they were blowing them out at one point for $13 each. And I think I bought some used from a guy because I couldn't get it on the deal. And I bought the pair of them. I think it cost me $50 for the pair, so it was a good deal. Also, as a reason why I got these rails so cheap, Edelbrock changed these. Let's see here. That's like a pipe thread. So they changed them later to a -6 AN. So that's the reasoning behind it. They were just the reason why Amazon got rid of them so cheap. So for those of you who are looking for it, the new design is going to be a little bit different than the other one. It's the same rail, the spacing's all the same. It's just the fitting at the end. To be honest with you, the new ones are a lot cleaner. You don't need the adapter fitting. So yeah, go with whatever works for your budget. Slight snag. We have, oops, there we go. It's too big. It just won't fit. So I've tried metric, and the tap I have is too large for it, and my American's too large. So I got a feeling that's a machine thread screw, like a 10/32 or something like that. So I'm gonna have to go to the hardware store and try it out and see. Otherwise, I guess I'll be, let's see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be drilling and tapping them. The other thing is, I don't care for the way this hardware looks. I think I can find something a lot nicer. So I'll change that out too. But anyways, it's just about there. This is my throttle body. This is going to end up on the Firebird at some point, but this is actually for the Tempest intake that I'm playing with. It's so close right here. I really, Pico injectors would do the trick, but I decided to mock it up just to see. So we'll put our air horn gasket on. Well, maybe we will. Let's see. Come on, get on there. Can these bastards make nothing that fits right? Oh my God. All right, give me just a second. I can't do this one-handed. Okay, God, talk about a precision fit. Can't do anything else like that, but hey, we'll make that in. Okay, so this is a Proform drop base air cleaner that I have some other trickery for. So we're going to come in, I'm going to set it in place, and there's just a skosh of wiggle room underneath it. And when you have it set up, it's not going to give it away, because you're going to have an air cleaner snorkel coming out and all this other stuff. So anyways, this will give you an idea of where I'm headed with things. Sorry, I said it was Proform. It's not. It's All-Star Performance. I got this from Summit, and it's got a, it's got a pretty decent drop to it and everything. So anyways, you'll see what I'm going to do with this very soon. Okay, and as a follow-up, I just want to show you. a little bit nicer looking hardware, stainless steel. And same thing right here. Went over, that was a little darker, but the same thing. I mean, it's just poor lighting. But anyways, the point is, I went to a local fastener supply place, and got stainless steel, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them plus the 2 Allens. Cost me a grand total of $5 out the door, so I call that a smoking deal. You know, getting rid of this stuff, it just looks cheap. I mean, yeah, granted, this is a pain in the ass if you don't have an Allen wrench, but it looks a whole lot better when you have the thing on there. And my motor, I want it to look as good as it can. Like I said, I'm not fooling anybody as far as what it is. To show you, besides the lovely stainless, this is an adjustable thermostat housing. Has an O-ring on it. It's a base, but also we've got a Mr. gasket. It's 160 degree. Hang on just a second here. 160 degree balanced thermostat. We'll see how it does. I'm gonna start out with 160. I haven't put one of these things together like this. Never ran it on EFI before, so we're gonna see. But anyways, 160 degrees, and you figure that's not the temperature the engine's gonna run at necessarily. That's just the minimum opening for the coolant to flow out of the block. So anywho, yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Hope you enjoyed the little lessons on oops, there it goes. The little lessons on how to disguise parts. I mean, if nothing else, it's a good lesson in detailing things so that they look a little prettier. So, I mean, it's not too shabby. I have a combination here. And once that black... Oh, oops, I let the cat out of the bag. On the next video, you'll discover what I'm doing with the air cleaner. All right, thank you.